Hey there, my lovely Leos. How are you? It is your friend Dharma Jane here to do another tarot reading for you. Check it out. I just discovered subliminal messages. I mean, I've heard of them before, but on YouTube, they're all over the place and they work like crazy. It's about law of attraction, it's about manifestation, it's about freaking magic. So that's what's on in the background. We're subliminally calling in soulmates. This is going to be Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe Venus and Jupiter for about a week ahead from whenever you watch this. So, calling in guides, calling in angels. Ooh, something brand new for Leos. We have finally reaped the harvest. Something that we have been waiting on for seemingly ever is finally here. It's finally tangible. You can touch it. You can see it. It's like, and I am just covered in goosebumps. I mean, it is something, it's just like, the missing piece is finally here. My tree is finally ripe and ready to harvest. I am goosebumping so hard it hurts my body. What is going on with you, Leos? What are you so happy about? And can I have some of that? Let's see. That is a shit ton of cards. I'm not taking that. What's going on for Leo? Leo was very, very patient. This is what I'm talking about. I told you it took forever, right? This is Geo the slow. Nothing gets slower than that. Okay. He reminds me of remember that movie, The Never-Ending Story? He reminds me of the rock eater, or rock biter was his name. And he was just sweet as can be. He was just slow as hell. But everybody waited for him, for the rock biter, because they knew it was worth it. He was big. He was going to protect them. He wasn't going to eat any of their food. He was nice, you know. And so I also want to talk about cycles. And it's like there's been repeated attempts to make this happen in one way or another. If we're talking about relationships, we could have tried to date similar people, like a type, and then we took a left turn and dated a different type, and now it's here. There's been some kind of change that's bringing the conclusion, solution, whatever, to what we've been waiting for. Oh no, except that Leo isn't, Leo's not dreamy. Okay, Leo, this is not a Gemini who's going to be like, okay, love, and then dive in head first. This is a strong person who has had enough experience to which I just heard they know better. And that's what I'm saying. It feels like this has been tried before, tweaked in one way or another. And so while Leo can see it happening, they can see it happening right in front of them. They're being just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Zealous. You know how when you, I don't know why I want to talk about vacation. Like someone's like, yeah, we're going to go on vacation. It's going to be really awesome. And they were like, yes, finally I get to. And you rush out and you buy all the clothes and you get new luggage and you like do all this research. And then like 2 or 3 days later, they're like, oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Like that's not actually going to happen. And so that's this. This is the hobjab who comes in and he's like, all right, I see that you have this and have waited on it for a long time, but don't get too, and I don't think this is an energy coming in to warn Leo. I think this is Leo being like, whoa, you know, there needs to be more fruit on this for them to believe. There needs to be more. It needs to be more in order for this person to go away. But then we have himself. This is the natural law. This is the biological embodiment of the masculine. But I kind of want to talk about a spiritual being inside of a biological suit, which is what we all are. It's just that he's so bright, his chakras are burning through his suit. And I think that these cards are coming in opposition to each other because this is so positive. And it's here, it's tangible, they're pentacles. And so this is like the embodiment of, yeah, it's real, it's here, you can see it. This is the magic. And this is the other, this is like the ego versus the higher self. Other way around, ego versus higher self. And the higher self's like, yep, it's here, finally, it's been manifested, here it is. And then the ego is like, whoa. You better calm down, because remember what happened last time when you jumped right on board and you got your heart smashed into 1,000 pieces. So let's not pretend like we have a knowing, except that your higher self's like, yeah, but I do have a knowing. I do. I just do. I'm lit up from the heart chakra. I'm lit up from the third eye. I'm lit up from the bliss place. You're not going to change my mind. And so this is like the inner self. This is like you arguing with yourself. So it's neat how we have this like, okay, and it's almost like what's been going on while we've been patient is this headspace arguing. It's not even arguing. It's just like having an inner dialogue that's like the angel and the devil on the shoulders, right? But I think what's more important to note here is that it's here. It is here. And then you have the journeyman. Oh, I was just talking about travel, wasn't I? Somebody going on vacation, somebody finding out that you're actually going to get to go. I think that that is probably relevant for at least one Leo in this group, is that someone's going to go somewhere. You've been waiting to hear if you can go. You've been saving your money. You've been trying to get a ride, to go there, and now you get to go. For others of you, this is some manifestation that is now right in front of you. And it was something that you knew was going to be in your life for the majority of your life. Like I can see some Leos being little kids, and they're like, yeah, when I'm older and I have, this family and my daughter and whatever, and it's going to be great. But it's like that was a memory that you're now living. Some Leos here are very precog, you know what I mean? Like you've already seen it. So what I would like to do now is to find out what this manifestation is. I also want to see if there's anybody else going to be showing up involved for the week. And I'm going to look for an outcome for what you can expect from all of this, okay? So if you're interested in finding out more, please follow me over to Vimeo. The link for that is at the very top in the box below. And yeah, so that's all I have for this week. So check out some subliminals if you're interested in doing that. And thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And I'll catch you next week, Leo. Have a good one.